Stadium, Baton Rouge. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Coming out with it, it's Durham. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll start on the ground with Durham. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw it. Last week, man, he had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Across the 35, out of bounds, and the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Here's a give to Durham. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory?
Man, you got to love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Now, the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. Quarterback making checks. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. Spins away. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Reed. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Bro, pick a play. What the fuck are you doing?
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback may change this route. Handoff, Caden Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
It's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to Caden Durham. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Going to try to get it himself.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Here's Reed to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Fourth down, Reed. And as he throws, makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own. He's got it on the left. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
Reed to the air again. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Fights off a defender. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man. Back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions. They got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. On third down, here's Durham. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. The give to Caden Durham. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Loose in the middle. To the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something next. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to enter. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Texas A&M going quickly.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see him.
Snags it, and there's running room. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop him. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Reed on the play action. Throws for the tight end. Makes a catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The run inside. It's Durham. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, going to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Running inside, it's Hall. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Gives it on the option. There's some room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the 1st half, going for the onside kick. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throwing Reed. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that one. There's nothing nice to say. Just refire, play the next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Throws it back. Under fire. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Here he goes. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back. And boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Reed keeps looking downfield. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Warren. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly. Make an accurate throw.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it in stride inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. In the red area, it's Edwards. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Texas A&M. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Levin. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The give to Caden Durham. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Great job by the back on the option. His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten hit hurt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
You know, Now, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Number 20, set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Arrington. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Reed. Here's a heat. And it's a sack. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The run inside. It's Owens. Maybe some room here. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Longhorns coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This team is now red hot. 3 consecutive victories and one of the most convincing offensive showings we've seen in a long time.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let them. And it's a fumble on the play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's Reed to throw. Fires left. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Texas A&M. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Looking for room at the 25. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown LSU. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. From inside his own 15, looking for room. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
Going long. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Reed. Rushes on him. And they got it.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Unloads it left. He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Aggies in the hurry-up.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Fires to the wideout. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Made a defender miss. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. Somehow, they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Got his man on the outside. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in. And you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. And that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now.
Got it! Powers through. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tiger!
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down, because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Texas A&M going up tempo. Play action with Reed. Trying to get behind the defense. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target. As a result, that ball's incomplete.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. To the air, it's Levitt. Lets it fly. Has it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Here's Durham. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Reed. Here's the pressure. Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Yeah, and the quarterback was looking for the big fella. And I tell you what, you throw these routes to big tight ends, it usually ends well, but it was really, really good coverage, breaking on that corner route and getting the ball to the ground.
Here comes the heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Through 3/4 of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's going to take off and couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Aggies! And here they come, almost all the way back. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Durham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got a man in the middle. And he's got enough with the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Running inside. It's Berry. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The give as they work on that clock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? Do you try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Here's a give to Durham.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one?
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to Caden Durham. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The run inside. It's Berry. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Putting that 3 on the board makes it a 2-score game.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. Now they'll put their heads together over on the sideline. Reed. Pressure coming. Found the spot in the defense. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. 1 minute left to play. Plenty of time if they can recover this onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for